These are your PlayStation Plus games for February. Hello friends, welcome back to Hyper4Games. My name is Joseph, and Sony has announced the PlayStation Plus games for February. For the first time in like 6 months they haven't leaked, so let's get into them. Let's start with EA Sports UFC 4 for PS4, bringing you a simulation fighting game where you can customize your character through a unified progression system across all modes. You can compete from amateur to superstar in the new career mode or in online challenges like Blitz or online world championships. Reviews for this game were mostly positive, saying it had a great offline and online modes, especially its career mode, plus a deep combat system. However, many thought it didn't push itself forward in the franchise when compared to UFC 3. It scored 78 overall. The game launched almost a year and a half ago and it's still priced at $60 on the PlayStation Store, with pricing going as low as $20 during its sale history. Next, there's Tiny Tina Assault on Dragon Keep, a Wonderlands one-shot adventure for PS4, a standalone release for the Borderlands 2 DLC from which Tiny Tina's Wonderlands spun off for her own Borderlands story. Don't be like me thinking this is the new Tiny Tina game that releases in March, it's not. You get to play as any of the 6 ball hunters in Borderlands 2 and jump into a chaotic fantasy quest in solo or co-op while building your own signature style with abilities and powerful builds. There are not that many reviews for this version of the game, the only 2 are for an average of 80, both saying it's a great way to get ready for Wonderlands but not required. The DLC itself also got a lot of praise back then and has an 86 score. Tiny Tina's one-shot adventure was released about 3 months ago for $10, and since that time has gone on to be on sale for a couple of times for about $5. While the game sounds fun and all, having its own easy plat to earn, this feels like a wasted PlayStation Plus slot as an ad for the upcoming game. You may even have this already if you got the Borderlands 2 Handsome Collection back in 2019. Last we have Planet Coaster Console Edition for PS5, where you can build the coaster park of your dreams while managing everything around it. Use blueprints to create new attractions for people to enjoy at your park. The game had positive reviews to an 81 score, with people saying it's a very good translation from keyboard to the DualSense controller and a fun park simulation game. It was one of the launch games for PS5 a little over a year ago and still going at 50, with a few sales since, going as low as 22. However, purchasing this title gives you both PS4 and PS5 versions, but this time through PlayStation Plus you only get it for PS5. You can add these games to your library from February 1st to the 28th, and now's your last chance to claim all of the January games: Deep Rock Galactic, Persona 5 Strikers, and Dirt 5. So if you were to claim all the games on PlayStation Plus for February, you would be getting a total dollar amount of about $120, taking into account PlayStation Store prices, which goes as low as $47 when taking into account the lowest sale price for the games. Pricing translates to an average price per game at about $16 taking into account sale prices, and at around $40 when taking the PSN price. And in terms of score, the Metacritic average sits at an 80. Looking at next month's lineup with these numbers is still a good month. You get 3 good games and a good overall value, but at least for me neither feels like a must play. Comparing this to January, you still get a similar Metacritic average, but you lose about 30 in value whether comparing PSN prices or sale prices. And there you go, those are your PlayStation Plus games for February. But what are your thoughts on this lineup? Which games are you looking forward to playing? Share your thoughts in the comments below, like or dislike to show your feedback, check out other videos you may like while you're here, and consider subscribing for more PlayStation content. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hyper4Games, and let's get hype!